All right, welcome back, everybody. We're live right now in Fairfax County, Virginia, currently on a morning recess in the Johnny Depp Amber Heard defamation trial. I want to bring in Angenette Levy, who has been in that courtroom today. Angenette is my tag team partner. I was in there yesterday. She's in there today. We're switching spots. Angenette, good morning to you. Walk us through what you've been observing in that courtroom, because we've heard some important witnesses today, Kate Moss and Dr. Shannon Curry.
Yeah, good morning to you, Jesse, and I love being your tag team buddy. This has been a lot of fun, but let's get down to business. Kate Moss, everyone was anticipating her testimony. We knew that she would be testifying today, and the jurors were paying very close attention to Kate Moss when she testified. She testified by a live video link, and I can tell you when Ben Chu said Kate Moss, and he was calling Kate Moss, everybody just, their heads just directly, kind of stared up at the screen. Everybody, I think, was anticipating this and very interested to hear just how much detail she would go into. You can tell they limited her testimony to just the thing about dating him and the stairs. So that's all, I guess, that Judge Ascarati is feeling was relevant. I also found it interesting that Ben Rottenborn didn't cross-examine Kate Moss at all. There would have been nothing for them to gain out of this. Kate Moss wasn't going to say anything bad about Johnny Depp, because not only were they madly in love back in the 1990s, she had said to Vanity Fair that she cried for years after they broke up and that he was the only man who had ever taken care of her. They were going to get nothing out of that whatsoever had they cross-examined her, and the clock is ticking. You can tell Elaine Bredehoff is upset about that. And Jesse, I want to read this statement to you that we got from a source close to Amber Heard after Kate Moss testified. Listen to this. And this is a source close to Amber Heard. So Johnny Depp didn't abuse Kate Moss. That makes him 1 for 2 in the abuse column. But to date, he's 0 for 1 in the courtroom on the central issue in this case, back when he lost the same exact case in England. And when the jury deliberates over the singular issue in this case, whether Amber Heard can exercise her right of freedom of speech, he'll be 0 for 2, no matter how much his lawyers try to distract and divert the jury's attention. Now, I do want to point something out. This may be the same case in some respects, but it's really not. These are two different countries with two different standards for defamation and libel, and a publication was sued in that instance. And the way that these things unfold in court is much different in the UK than it is here. There's basically just cross-examination, from what I've been told, of witnesses in the UK. So that's not entirely accurate that this is the same exact case.
Yeah, I mean, when you're dealing with public statements from the media or to the media is very different than a legal argument in a court of law. And I know we're talking about the court of law and the court of public opinion in this case, but, some colorful language there.